What's going on, young world? This is RF an Opinion, and of course, I am Sanayar with another meditation download. So I was sitting here, right in this chair. Wasn't recording or anything, just checking shit out. Because I was gonna get ready to record. But and I started meditating. Sorry, I'm gonna be sipping my Harataki or my water or whatever I got. So y'all gotta excuse me. But y'all in my now with me. Y'all in the now with me. So I'm gonna be normal. I'm not gonna for those that don't know. But so I started meditating. And while I was meditating, babe, I was deep. I was deep. So I ended up in this. I'm gonna tell you, but it was dumb, but it was real as fuck. I guess it was a black and white era, and because I looked at it that way, that's the way it looked. It was an old era, like old, and everybody was looking at me weird. And I was like, what the hell's going on? Like, how did I get here? And I'm walking and I'm thinking I know somebody, and I grab her and she turns around and it's not the person who I thought it was. And the chick looked at me like, what the fuck? But it was like something was wrong with me. I don't know. I can't see myself. So then I saw like 3 kids come towards me. And I was like, where am I? And as soon as they started talking, I looked around for a split second and I thought to myself, yo, this is a fucking far back era. I fucked up and I asked them, what year is it? And most people know you can't ask about time or the year. And it just slipped out. It just fucking slipped out. But it was very, very, very far back. But it wasn't, I don't know, because it was very, very far back, but black kids and white kids was playing together. So how far back was it? But the shit was so real. And those kids was gonna tell me where I was until I opened my mouth and asked what year it was. But everything looked old. And now that I think about it, maybe that means something. Maybe that's the thing. Because I tried to talk to everybody else. But the only people I could talk to were these children. And they were all different race. I mean, you know what I mean? There was like black kids and white kids together. Like, you know what I mean? It was like I don't know. And now that I'm thinking about it, maybe there's a reason why no one else could talk to me, only those children. And what I realized the most about those children were they were all like multicultural. Like, I don't say multi. What I'm trying to say is they were all different races, but they was chilling. So how far back was it? But that's not the answer that I'm trying, that I think I need to find. Because what does those children represent? What do they represent? What does that mean? But I asked them what year it was, and it disappeared. And then, it really got, well, this has happened to me before, but I've never really shared it, and it happened to me again just before I got on the mic. And I want to know. I really want to know. Like, so I was really deep, and after the one with the kids went away, because I asked what year it was, I started moving around again. Bam, 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 bam. And then next thing I know, like, because I had my fingers interlocked when I meditate for the throat chakra. I have my fingers in the throat chakra position, if you know what that is. But and it was like I just couldn't move, and it wasn't sleep paralysis, because I've had that before. The thing was, I couldn't move, but I could hear certain shit, and I could not see because my eyes was closed. It was like I was under anesthesia, like I couldn't feel shit, but I can hear it, right? And then it felt like something was pricking my finger. But again, I could feel the prick, but it didn't hurt or anything like that. I just felt the pressure from the prick. And then like they kept like putting like a flashlight or something in my eyes and going left and right, left and right, left and right. And the whole time I'm like, my eyes is good, motherfucker. You know? But they can't hear me, and I can't move. You know, so actually, I think that was my spirit talking, because like the body was completely like out of it. So I think, you know, my spirit was the one who cursed them out. Yeah, my spirit curses. Crazy, but true. So then all of a sudden, it was like it was almost like, I know this is gonna sound weird, but it was like I could see a little bit through my eyelids, and it was like other beings, and I was like, I couldn't move, do nothing, and it was like talking, but if you they were speaking without speaking. It was all telepathy. Excuse me. Shit. Telepathy. You know what I'm trying to say, goddammit. It was all telepathic. And when it comes to that shit, when I'm in my spirit, I'm telepathic too. So I could hear that shit. But I just couldn't understand their lingo. Cause that shit sounded like somebody was taking a radio knob and just going back and forth from one station to the next, but not actually connected to the station. It was like, some shit like that. So I couldn't understand it. But my question is, has anybody else had that happen before? Now, here's the thing. I wasn't afraid at all because, remember, expect anything except everything. But what I was wondering is, do you think the shit is real or do you think it was a dream? Because I was meditating. So it was like I know where I was and I also know where my body was at the same time. But I woke up there. It was like after the one with the kids, that one zapped out and I was like just moving through, I guess, I don't know, dimensions or whatever. And then I blacked out and when I tried to open my eyes, I couldn't. And I could tell my arms was like held together, even though my hands was interlocked because I was meditating. I couldn't move them because it was something holding. But what the weird thing about what was holding my hands together was it wasn't tight and it wasn't like handcuffs, but it was very, very strong. Like I could not move my arm at all, my wrist, nothing. But it wasn't even tight. So whatever kind of technology or whatever they using, that shit's different. You know what I mean? But it ain't. I've seen beings before, but rarely in that situation. I've been in that situation before when I was meditating on my couch, but it just felt like they was, I don't know, it felt like I was getting just like a download because it was just like this thing on my head and it just felt kind of weird, you know what I mean? And it was just like, it was like information was being transferred. So it was completely different than feeling like you're on somebody's table and they're poking and prodding. They was poking my hand and they was doing something else, and then they did the thing with my eyes, and then like I saw them, you know what I mean? But through my eyelids, so I can't really trust that too much, but that's what it seemed like. And it felt fucking real. Every part of it. So, was that some shit that happened in another dimension? But who knows? See, that's the thing about being connected to your spirit. It's a journey within the journey. And what I mean by that is that by meditating, I get to take a journey with my spirit. Even though my body just goes limp, basically. But my body still got that experience. And it's vice versa, you know. Right now, oh, excuse me, I yawn. Right now, you know, I feel like I know for a fact my body and my spirit is very, 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 very in tune. They're like one. Cause I feel it, and it's a power. It's like a feeling. It's like you know something just happened. Like boom, I just transformed into something. And I told you when I felt that, that's when all them downloads start coming in, and I've been doing downloads since. And here we are. I don't even know which one this is, but these are the things that happen. And you notice how every time I come to you guys with these downloads, I keep telling you, get in tune with your spirit. Get in tune with your spirit. But first, you gotta open your mind. It's a way to find your happiness even though you're within the program, you know? And I've shit, man. I've learned some shit, you know. I have. I've learned some things, you know. But I've been questioning all this shit the whole time. Cause I'm like, who the fuck decided to call a car a car? I can call that shit. Cause I was like, I can call that shit anything I want. I don't have to call it a fucking car. And it's funny because I feel like, fuck that. I can create my own fucking reality. My own world, my own universe. And I'm not talking about where I'm like the ruler and shit. No, I'm talking about where I name shit. And if you don't get it, you don't get it. You know what I mean? Motherfucker be like, all right, meet me at my car. And I say some weird shit like, you mean the Vita Buddha? They'd be like, what? I say the Vita Buddha. What the fuck is that? Oh, y'all call that car. I call it a Vita Buddha. What the fuck? Yeah. Yeah. Cause in my reality, in mine now, it's a Vita Buddha. You know what I'm saying? Cause you gotta create your own shit in this program. And you know what that's called? Being authentically you. I'm telling y'all better get on this shit. Y'all, you want to talk about a great feeling? A great feeling is connecting with your fucking self, man. Hella great feeling. Hella great. And I want to take y'all on this journey. And because I trust my spirit wholeheartedly. You know, like, we got a bond now. And shit's amazing. I've come to, fuck, I keep yawning, sorry y'all. I'm not even tired, what the fuck? I come to this like, this place to where it's like, I wish like, but something always distract me or stop me or something. But sometimes, man, I wish I could just meditate for 24 hours. Just stay out and play for a whole 24, man. Because the things you can do, the things you see, the things you are exploring, whether you see some crazy shit, some weird shit, because I saw some crazy shit too, but that shit was normal to me. You know what I mean? Because expect anything and accept everything. I was dapping that being up and everything, whatever that was. I done been places. Sometimes, like I said, I wish I could stay there 24 hours. But it's always something that just either snaps me out of it or, you know, I don't know. I can get 30 minutes, I can get an hour easy, but sometimes I'd rather be there than here. And I want to create that balance. That's why now that my spirit and my body is a union, we're trying to get up to speed on the timelines. You know, we're trying to get them somewhere close. Because I don't know if it's possible that they could meet, but that's the goal. You know, like get on the same timeline. But you know, everything is different on every phase of it. And I'm not saying I want out of the program. What I'm saying is I'm trying to use the knowledge from the spirit world in the program. And I'm trying to give y'all the knowledge. That's why I say things like listen without your ear, see without your eyes, feel without your hands. Those are gems. But you have to open your mind up all the way where you're not afraid to expect anything and accept everything. You have to open your mind up to that. Because again, spirits don't have no race, creed, color, gender, none of that. The spirit don't have that. So I'm just trying to get y'all up to speed. Things just come to me, and especially when I get on the mic, it just comes out. I start thinking, I ask a question, and boom, here we are. Almost at the end, but yeah, here we are. Open your mind and free yourself. I'm asking you, please open your mind and free yourself. Forget everything you learned, everything you was taught in school. Forget about all that shit. Forget about politics. Forget about government. Free your fucking mind. You know what I'm saying? And free yourself at the same time. Don't let none of the other shit get in the way. Just open your mind and free yourself. Because that's where it starts. That's definitely where it starts. You know how the song go, free your mind and the rest will follow. Indeed. Do that. I encourage it. Find out who you truly are and tap in. But you gotta be open-minded. I'm warning you on that part. Are you gonna be in for a rude awakening if you go on this journey without being all the way open-minded? Yeah. Ask some people that went through this journey. If you haven't already gone, trust me. That's what helped me. I heard somebody say that, and it stuck with me, and now I know why. And that's what led me here. I went through it, but it wasn't as hard as I thought. It was hard, but it wasn't as hard as I thought, because I was at a point to where I could expect anything and accept everything. So I was looking for the lesson. I was looking for what I missed. I was looking for patterns. I was looking for things to give me clues to further myself. Even though I saw, everything, you gotta go through it. Things that would still cause you pain, and still make you feel bad or feel a certain way or whatever. You gotta go through it. But yeah, I'm telling you, get in tune. But real quick, back to those beings. If anybody else had that experience, let's talk. Because it felt hella real, but I was meditating, and a lot of times I astral project when I meditate. So it was, but like I said, this time it was different. I've had other things happen, but this time, like, I couldn't move, and I know I was on some kind of table, and there was a bright ass light, like, shining on me, cause you can feel energy. You know what I'm saying? And it was about 3 of them. There was one on the left, one on the right, another one on the right, but towards my up towards my head, not near my shoulder like the other 2 were. But anyway, think about that. And if you let's talk. If you have, let's chop it up and compare stories and see how you felt. I'll tell you how I felt and talk about it a little bit. But please, you guys, open your mind, get in tune with yourself, and remember, one side's a program, the other side is spiritual. But there's a way to combine the two. Okay? And if you get that chance, trust me, it's life-changing. But free your mind. I will say this again. Free your mind. Then expect anything and accept everything. And I'm gonna let y'all ponder that. This is our effing opinion. Peace and love, young world.